Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Just a reminder that your sun sign is how you feel inside. Your moon sign is how you emotionally respond to the stimuli of the environment around you, how people act, how they treat you, how that makes you feel. And then we have the rising sign, your personality, how you interact with the world, how people see you, how they perceive you. So I always recommend that you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising to get the most complete picture for the week. And we have a crazy week ahead of us. And so Mercury is going to go into retrograde on Tuesday, and I've been having so much fun with that already because I'm a water sign, and the water signs are going to get hit much harder than anyone else this week. Oh, Aquarius, this looks like a tough week for you too, even though I don't think it has anything to do with retrograde. Okay, so something's keeping you up at night. Something's got you stressed out. You're worried. You're losing sleep. It could be work. It could be. I'm going to try to get the glare off of that. There was no glare there before. Whatever. Best I can do. So, we got the one guy who's working hard. He's the apprentice. He's learning things. He's becoming a master at his craft. And so maybe that's what's keeping you up. Maybe you have a business and it's keeping you up, and you're worried about this and you're worried about that, and you're trying to figure things out. Or they could be two unrelated things when you're working really, really hard and you're not getting enough sleep. That is horrible. Been there, done that. Never fun. Nobody likes that. So I really hope that's not for you. So what are you worried about? All right. Well, Aquarius, the moon's going to start out Sunday in your house, the first house of self, and how you interact with the world, your personality. And so that's about what do you need to release in order to bring peace into your life. That's what that phase of the moon is about. And so you have partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Ooh, find trustworthy people to partner with and build a talented support team. Okay, partnership. This partnership could be work. This partnership could be work. This partnership could be love. It could be either one. It really could. But what I'm seeing here is something's not working for you. And this is partnership right here. This is working hard to create something. And so do you need to have a different kind of person around you at work? Maybe you need a different kind of a partner. So take a look around. Maybe what you need is another better way of communicating with this partner to create a better working environment. Maybe this has to do with your home life, and do you need to find a way to communicate better to create a better environment at home so that you're not losing sleep over it. This is that kind of a partnership. It's a two-on-two, it's a one-on-one thing. So it has to do with either your business relationship, if they're just like another person that you're working with, or this has to do with a more intimate relationship of maybe a significant other, could be a best friend, that kind of a situation. And it says, believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves, and drink in the sunshine. Wow. I'm just laughing because nearly every sign has had dance show up in their reading. Okay, so, and it's not even in the same card. It's in like five different cards. Okay, so we have this new moon that's happening on Tuesday. Well, Tuesday the moon moves into Pisces, and the new moon's actually on Wednesday, the same day that Uranus moves into Taurus, and it'll be there until 2026. And so that's going to kind of shake things up in the financial markets. You might find over the next 7 years that the way we grow food is different. It could literally shake up the earth. There might be earthquakes. I'm not even kidding about that, because when it dipped in for a few minutes, like I think it moved in May and was back out in October, back into Aries, and now it's back for good for the next 7 years. We had the First day it moved in, we ended up with earthquakes and tsunami, I think. There was a tsunami warning went out anyway. And then we had, when it moved back into Aries, there was more storm stuff. So it's just craziness. It's the way it works. I find it entertaining from a purely academic perspective, but it's not entertaining when it's messing with the world, right? And so that's in your second house of finance. And because of that situation, you might have this, because it's in Pisces, that's about emotional. Pisces is in your, Pisces is your 12th house? No. Pisces is your second house. So that is, but it's emotional, right? It's your emotional connection to your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-value. It could be your finances. And especially with that whole shake-up there with Taurus energy, with Uranus and Taurus, you might find that you're a little worried about finances and maybe you need to reevaluate because it is retrograde. Reevaluate, review, reallocate, you know, figure out what you need to do. And this is going to require communicating clearly. Communicating clearly. And so there's a realization and there's an acceptance. Now this could be about money. Something is bothering you enough that you need to communicate it. I think you realize that you need to communicate it. The only way you're going to manage the situation is by accepting the fact that you need to talk to somebody about this. Okay, so you have communicating clearly. Is it your business partner? Is it your significant other? I'm not sure. Is it about money? Quite likely, because this is your third house here of communications, and you're being asked to communicate clearly. Could be with a sibling. It's just that we're just dealing with this finances, and then that I kind of think it's about money. I feel like there's something like this business or whatever. It's causing you some sleepless nights because you're worried about money. It's kind of what it feels like. Ooh, somebody leave me a comment and let me know if I'm on the right track. All right, so then we have Saturday. The moon's going to move into Taurus, which is your fourth house. Your fourth house of home, mother, of nurturing. That's nurturing others. It's not self-nurturing so much as just nurturing others. And you have, wow, okay. Yeah. I feel like there's, okay, this is feeling more and more like an issue at home. You got the storm cloud, storm is coming, and the bone collectors. The bone collectors is about memories, like remembering things. And so, are you remembering negative things instead of positive things? Because we have the storm cloud going on. We've got this person here who's not sleeping. There's a lot of work going on. I feel almost like you really want growth in your relationship. But you can't get there without the self-love. And you've got to love yourself. But if you're hanging on, if you are hanging on to this negative memories and this negative energy, and you're allowing it to create the storm field that's coming at you, maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your partner that's doing that. That's very likely. That looks tough. I'm not going to lie, Aquarius. That looks like some really tough energy for this week. So, just a reminder, on top of everything else that's going on, we are moving into daylight savings time. So on Saturday night, make sure you change your clocks and spring ahead that 1 hour, right? You're going to lose some sleep. So as though you're not already losing enough sleep being worried, you are going to lose another hour. So try to get some rest this week when you can. But you're going to have to communicate. Whatever this is, it's not going to go away without you talking about it. And if you don't talk about it, that storm is definitely going to be coming in. And obviously, you know, during retrograde, people tend to review recent events or even like events from their childhood, for goodness sakes. They go way back, right? And so something's bothering somebody and they need to talk about it. And it's a storm brewing if you don't have this conversation. So you're going to need to have the conversation in order to release and let go of what's not working in that aspect of your relationship or that relationship or whatever. You're going to need to communicate clearly. Maybe if it is project at work and you're like, well, we need to do things differently because I cannot handle the stress, you know, you're going to need to have that conversation. And you have indigo. Improve your vision. This is third eye chakra. So listen to your intuition. Try to also see things from the other person's point of view, because it feels like it's a two-person situation. So you only actually put your feet into another person's shoes, not like a whole collective group of people. And so that makes it a little easier to do it. But you need to communicate clearly. Aquarius, you're pretty good about the clear part. And I'm not saying sugarcoat it, and I'm not saying don't try to save their feelings so much that you're not being crystal clear. But you might be able to find a better way of packaging it up and still being clear. Like, there's this thing called the sandwich technique. Something you like, the issue is, and then something else that you like. You might want to try doing that. Communicate clearly. Like, I really love our partnership. I really do. I get up every day really excited that I get to spend time with you, but it really bothers me that you just throw the towels on the floor in the corner of the bathroom instead of, you know, hanging them up so that they can dry, because then I walk in and it smells so bad and I can't stand it. So, you know, I would love to help out. Would you like me to do your laundry? Or do we need to buy new towels? Or do you need your own place to hang things? Like, how can we problem solve this? And, you know, and then when they do something about it, be sure to say, thank you so much. I see that you've been helping out. You know, something like that. I don't know. That was just what popped in my brain because I hate wet towels in the corner. All right. Aquarius, take care of yourselves. I am going to do a new moon reading. So look for that in a couple of days. And also I'm going to put your monthly up over here. So check that out. And then I will see you back here next week. Take a deep breath. Communicate clearly, but kindly. I think you'll have better success with what your goals are. If you choose your words just a little more carefully, but clear. Like, don't mince words about what it is you need, but maybe find a way to package it a little nicer. Okay? All right, you take care. Talk to you soon.